What's going on, it's Sharky here, and I'm going to be interviewing two Newcastle United YouTubers, NewcastleFansTV and Elisha FC. I'll leave links down below to their channels, please check them out. And I'll just be firing questions at them, such as what their favourite moment was of the Championship, what their favourite game of the Championship was, what their favourite goal of the Championship was, scored by a Newcastle United player. I'll also be looking into the future in terms of the summer, moving forward into the Premiership, so who's going to be coming into the club, who's going to be leaving the club, and what we can learn from winning the Championship going into the Premier League campaign next season under Rafa Benitez. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. I'm also on social media as well. I'll leave links down below to that, and let the video roll. What's going on, it's Sharky, and I'm joined by NewcastleFansTV, Will and Lee, and I'm also joined by Elisha FC as well. I'm just going to get their opinions on their season in the Championship, watching Newcastle, their game of the season, their goal of the season, and just planning for the future ahead in terms of like transfers and moving forward as a football club. So I'm going to start off with Will, so talk about the season in the Championship.
We got it done in the end. It took a while and was probably a lot harder than it was a lot harder than what I expected to do. A lot of teams came and they really impressed me. We were the team to beat, essentially. We spent very well in the summer, I'd say. Big season for the club, and we had to get promoted, and I'm very happy that we did.
What was your game of the season? So what game did stand up for you? Like,
I'd like to say the promoted games, but as an actual game itself, I would say Norwich 4-3, where we came from 3-1 down and we scored 2 goals in a minute, and it was absolutely crazy, and I jumped 3 rolls and nearly broke my leg.
And what was your goal of the season for Newcastle?
Ooh, I think Mitrovic's against Wolves is a very, very good one. But I think if anyone doesn't know, that's a 3-yard tap into an open goal. My personal favourite was Shelby versus QPR away, where he scored from like 35 yards
just
or whatever.
Just betting in the top corner, didn't he?
Absolutely wonderful.
Sticky night as well, wasn't it, down at QPR? Sticky night.
Yeah.
But Newcastle obviously now are promoted, back to the Premier League where we belong.
Rightly so.
Now obviously Rafa, he's being promised some money. Who do you think Newcastle will sign, and what do you think the future holds for Newcastle United going forward?
It's very difficult because I'm very sure there are players on that shortlist that we've never even heard of or not even considered. My personal players that I'd go for Kieran Gibbs at left back, provide some competition with Paul Dummett. I would sign Tom Kearney to be back up to Jose Perez in the number 10 role. I would be looking at strikers, although I think it's kind of difficult considering how good Gale was last season. I think you've got to look at Sturridge. I think you've got to look at him anyway. But we could be going for a loan for even for Sturridge or someone like Batshuayi from Chelsea. Yep.
Right, I'm going to be joined by Lee. So basically, sum up the season.
Frustrating. Even though we won the Championship, a lot of the times we were quite frustrated by the football that was being played, especially after Christmas. But we got there in the end. We won the league. Roy the Rover stuff on the final day. Brighton bottled it, and we took advantage with our experienced players that we had.
What was your game of the season? What game did you really enjoy? Being in the Championship, supporting Newcastle, because I know you were saying that it's been a frustrating season, but what game really stands out for you?
We won 4-3 against Norwich. What Will's just said.
Did you want a bet?
I won the bet. Yeah, I put a bet on for Newcastle to win 4-3. So that was nice. I was quite loaded for a couple of weeks.
Cheeky coinage.
Other standout games, you probably look at obviously the promotion and obviously the win in the league. The 6-0 against Preston in the Cup was outstanding. The 4-0 against Birmingham we played really, really well. So those were the standouts.
And what was your goal of the season?
Again, agreeing with Will, the QPR against Shelby against QPR was just this.
Don't worry, that's just
the interview.
Because I can't start with. Picked the ball up from about 25 yards and thought, I'm going to kill this. And you meant it, and it was just top corner. It was just picked out. It was what a night, horrible, sweaty night, but 6-0 win was brilliant.
So obviously Newcastle are promoted back to the Premier League. We've done it the hard way, as you could tell. Battling up with Brighton and things. Now, obviously Rafa Benitez has been given some money to spend. Who do you think Newcastle will buy? Just give us some names and what's going to happen with Newcastle now going forward into the Premier League.
Well, who they're going to buy, I'll never know. But I would like to see number 10 who can come in and score goals. Kearney's been talked about. I think he's too good for the Championship. So if it's not us, someone else in the Premier League will get him. It depends what Everton do with Rooney. Does Wayne Rooney go to Everton? Because if Rooney goes to Everton, that leaves Sigurdsson doesn't go there, which then you never know. 20 million, 25 million paid. Goals keep you up, and that the number 10 is a massive, massive problem. Also, you need another winger, and you'll probably need someone like a Daniel Sturridge to come in, or even a modernised attacking left back.
So that's been Newcastle Fans TV. I'll leave a link down below. Go and check out the channel. They're fantastic YouTubers. Now I'll move on to Elisha FC. Also, obviously the season's now finished. Now sum up the season.
Emotional, nerve-wracking, everything you could throw into a season happened. The fact that it looked like we were going to scrape automatic promotion to actually going on and winning the league. It was just a weird season with just totally random things happening, but it's such a Newcastle thing as well.
So what's been your highlight of the season or game of the season? What game have you mostly enjoyed?
I'll probably have to say the night that we got promoted, just for the fact of the atmosphere and everybody just being delighted with what we achieved.
And what's been your goal of the season supporting Newcastle United?
Got to beat Shelby against QPR.
All three is full house, full house, full house. Shelby, I have to agree as well.
It was a good goal.
Yeah, so obviously now going forward we'll promote back to the Premier League. You know, Rafa's been given some money. Who do you think Rafa will buy, and what's the future holds?
I think we're going to have to strengthen number 10 striker positions. Hearing things like Josh King, I think would be a decent buy to bring in this summer. If you're going to go long shot again, like the likes of Sigurdsson, which probably isn't likely because Swansea managed to survive this season, but just to get some reinforcements in for next season.
Brilliant. So that's been the approach of Elisha FC. Please check her out. I'll leave a link down below, and that's been F1 Sports. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and Geordies and the rest of the world. I'll see you in the next one. See you later.